Stop settling for dusty, cracked, and stained concrete floors that ruin the look of your home. I've found the permanent solution. Today, we are testing the top-rated concrete paints to see which one actually survives the daily abuse of a busy garage or basement. 7. WO concrete paint. This is often marketed as an all-rounder for various substrates, including concrete and cement. When I first opened the can, the consistency seemed promising, not too thick, but not like water either. It is a water-based acrylic, which generally means easy cleanup, and that held true here. I was able to wash my rollers out in the sink without needing heavy solvents, which is a convenience factor if you are doing a quick cosmetic fix in a low-traffic area like a storage closet. The color options are standard, and the anthracite gray I used did provide a modern matte look initially. However, as I started rolling this out over a larger garage area, I began to notice some inconsistencies in coverage. The manufacturer claims excellent opacity, but in my experience, the first coat went down much more transparently than I would have liked. I found myself having to really load up the roller to get the concrete underneath to disappear. If you are working with a floor that has previous stains or patches, this paint struggles to hide those imperfections without multiple heavy coats. It felt like I was using more product than anticipated just to get a solid base color, which immediately drives up the cost and labor time. The real issue and why this sits at number 7 became apparent during the durability test. I let the floor cure for the recommended time, but the finish felt surprisingly soft even after a few days. INSL-X TuffCrete Waterborne Concrete Stain. This is a product from Benjamin Moore, so the brand name usually carries some weight. This is technically a waterborne acrylic stain designed to penetrate the concrete, rather than just sitting on top like a thick epoxy. I like the idea of this because stains typically don't peel as dramatically as paints. On application, the fluid nature of the TuffCrete made it very fast to apply. You can use a sprayer or a roller. And I found that it soaked into the thirsty patches of concrete very quickly, drying to a nice, even finish that didn't look plastic-like. However, the tough in TuffCrete might be a bit of an overstatement for certain applications. My primary grapple with this product during testing was its resistance to standing water and chemicals. I tested a spot with some pooled water, simulating a leaky car or wet boots, and after sitting for a while, the finish softened perceptibly. In a garage environment where you might have snow melt or rain dripping off a vehicle, a coating that softens when wet is a major liability. It recovered somewhat after drying, but that cycle of softening and hardening eventually leads to failure. Another drawback I encountered was the hot tire pickup issue. While acrylics are generally breathable, they are notorious for sticking to hot rubber. I parked a vehicle on the treated surface after the full cure time. And when I backed out, I could see the imprint of the tire tread left behind in the sheen of the stain. 5. Rustoleum Concrete Inner-Outer Paint. This is the product you see on the shelf at almost every hardware store, and after testing it, I can see why it is a staple. Unlike the previous 2 entries, this paint strikes a really nice balance between user-friendliness and actual durability. It is thick, creamy, and covers exceptionally well. When I rolled this out, one coat did about 90% of the work, and the second coat made the floor look like a solid sheet of color. It hides hairline cracks and oil stains much better than the budget options. What impressed me most was the leveling capability. I applied this on a slightly uneven basement floor, and as it dried, the brush marks and roller stippling smoothed out beautifully. It leaves a finish that feels substantial underfoot, almost like a thin layer of rubberized armor. Cleanup was also a breeze since it is soap and water-based, but once it cures, it becomes surprisingly resistant to mild detergents and water. I scrubbed a muddy patch with a stiff bristle brush, and the paint didn't fade or lose its sheen. In terms of wear and tear, the Rustoleum held its own against foot traffic and light equipment. I dragged a few cardboard boxes and a plastic cooler across it, and there were no scratches. It seems to have a bit of flexibility to it, which is great for concrete because concrete expands and contracts with temperature changes. Fourth, BEEST Concrete Sealer. Now this is different from a traditional paint because it is a penetrating repellent, and honestly, I was blown away by how effective it is. If you like the industrial, natural look of concrete, but hate the dusting and staining, this is the product for you. Application was the easiest of the bunch. I used a garden sprayer to mist it over the floor, and it absorbed instantly. There were no lap marks, no roller lint, and zero stress about getting an even film thickness. The magic of the BEEST sealer happened during the water test. I poured a bucket of water onto the treated concrete, and it beat it up like mercury. It was incredible to watch. The water simply could not penetrate the surface. This is a game changer for basements prone to dampness or patios that face freeze-thaw cycles. By keeping water out of the concrete pores, you stop cracks from forming in winter and prevent mold growth in summer. I also tested it against oil. I dropped some motor oil on the sealed spot and let it sit for 20 minutes. Usually that would leave a permanent dark blotch on concrete. With the BEEST sealer, I was able to wipe it up with a rag, and there was zero staining underneath. It creates an invisible barrier that repels almost everything. It preserves the texture of the concrete, so you don't lose any traction, making it naturally slip-resistant without needing additives. 3. Slip Doctor's Alpha Grip Non-Slip Paint. If safety is your #1 priority, look no further. This paint is specifically engineered with a textured aggregate already mixed into the formula. When I opened the can, I could see the grit suspended in the liquid. Application requires a specific technique. You can't overwork it. But once I got the hang of it, I laid down a surface that felt incredibly secure. The texture is the star of the show here. I tested this on a ramp and a set of stairs, and the difference in traction is night and day. Even when I wet the surface down with a hose, my shoes grip the floor firmly. This is absolutely essential for families with kids, elderly relatives, or anyone working in a garage where spills happen. It takes the worry out of walking on a wet floor. Durability-wise, the Alpha Grip is tough as nails. The aggregate isn't just sprinkled on top. It is embedded in a durable epoxy acrylic hybrid base. I tried to scrape the grit off with a metal shovel, simulating snow shoveling, and the texture held firm. The paint didn't chip, and the grit didn't pop out. It is built to withstand heavy abrasion, making it perfect for high-traffic walkways or workshop floors. I also appreciated the finish consistency. Often with DIY anti-slip additives, you get clumps of sand in some spots and bald spots in others. Because Slick Doctors pre-mixes this at the factory, the distribution of texture is perfectly even across the entire floor. 2. Liquid Rubber Basement and Foundation Sealant. This stuff is heavy-duty. It is technically a sealant, but it forms a thick, black, rubberized coating that completely transforms a floor. When I dipped my brush into this, it felt thick, like chocolate pudding. It goes on smooth and self-levels to create a seamless, waterproof membrane. This is the ultimate solution for imperfect floors. I applied this over a section of concrete that had significant hairline cracks and pitting. The liquid rubber filled those gaps effortlessly, bridging the cracks and creating a unified surface. Once it cured, the floor felt slightly soft to the touch, which is actually a benefit. It dampens sound and provides a bit of cushion, making a workshop or basement feel much warmer and quieter. The waterproofing capability here is unmatched. I built a small dam and let water sit on this coating for 24 hours. Not a single drop got through. It essentially turns your floor into a swimming pool liner. If you live in a flood-prone area or have a basement that gets occasional seepage, this product acts as a final line of defense. It bonds aggressively to the concrete and won't delaminate even under hydrostatic pressure. I also love that it is environmentally friendly. It is water-based, has no VOCs, and is non-toxic. I applied this in a basement with poor ventilation and didn't smell a thing. That is a huge safety plus for indoor application. Despite being water-based, once it cures, it is incredibly resistant to chemicals and salt. Rust-Bullet DuraGrade Concrete. This product is in a league of its own. While other paints require acid etching, grinding, and primer coats, DuraGrade claims to be a direct-to-concrete solution, and my testing confirmed it works. I applied this directly to clean concrete without a primer, and the adhesion was ferocious. It bit into the surface and cured to a rock-hard finish that felt more like the ceramic tile than paint. The durability of Rust-Bullet is legendary. I took a hammer to a test patch, literally hitting the floor, and while I dented the concrete underneath, the coating itself did not chip or crack. It flexed with the impact and stayed bonded. This is the only coating I would trust 100% in a working mechanic's garage. I dragged a heavy floor jack across it, dropped wrenches, and spilled brake cleaner on it. The DuraGrade laughed it all off. It is chemical resistant, scratch resistant, and UV stable, so it won't yellow if you use it on a driveway. The finish is glossy and spectacular. It looks like a high-end showroom floor you would see at a luxury car dealership. The self-leveling properties are superior to everything else I tested. It flowed out perfectly flat, citing minor imperfections and creating a glass-smooth surface that reflects light and brightens up the room. Yet, despite the gloss, it wasn't dangerously slippery when dry. What truly puts this at number one is the longevity. Most concrete paints are a temporary fix that you have to redo every 3 to 5 years. Outro. So there you have it, the 7 best options for transforming your concrete floors. Whether you need the safety of slip doctors, the waterproofing of liquid rubber, or the bulletproof durability of Rust-Bullet, there is a solution here for your specific project. Don't let your concrete stay ugly and unprotected.